Hello and welcome to another episode of Data Live, Arusu Install. I'm Ring Stabbity, the stabbiest stab that ever stabbity'd, and we are on the third day. Now, if you remember last time, Kotori was saying, hey, Shido, maybe you can get some information out of her. Yeah, well, let's see. I had a feeling that I was about to wake up, somewhere between being half awake and half asleep. I feel something warm and comforting. Whoa, what the?
Shido, これは一体どういう了見なの？回答によってはただじゃおかないわよ。これはなんということだ。
Kotori, Toko, what are you talking about?
はい、それじゃあお兄ちゃん、隣を見てみましょうね。
Maria, what are you doing? Sleeping, apparently. She's sleeping?
ええ、すやすや眠ってるわね。だがシド、こういうのはいけないと聞いたぞ。
Highly inappropriate.
アルスからいろいろ聞き出してほしいとは思ってたけど、まさかこんなやり方をするとはね。見損なったわ、シド。
But every good spy knows that that's the best way to get information out of a woman. Wait a minute. You guys have it all wrong. Get information? What are you talking about?
とぼけても無駄よ。ぐへへアルス、体に聞いてやるぜってことでしょ？
I was going kiss kiss bang bang. Of course not.
体に聞くとはどういうことだ？お腹から話を聞いたりできるのか？
Toka, please be quiet. The adults are speaking. No, that's not what she means. Toka, what were you saying that was inappropriate?
シドと一緒に寝てはいけないのだ。私も一緒に寝ていいならシドと寝たいのだが、男と女が同じ布団で寝てはならないと小鳥が言っていたのだ。
Well, yeah, it doesn't look good, but besides that, why is Maria here? I went to sleep alone! Oh, other good news. I thought I had lost the logs from the first part of your, Laustam D&D game before it swapped to Discord, but turns out I turned them up somewhere, so now I have access to the whole history of the in-character game stuff. This is more exciting than it probably should be. Also, that picture. Oh! Yep.
なんか呼び方も変わってるんだけど。
Oh, she told me she wanted me to call her by another
あ
name.
なたやっぱりそういうことなのね。
Like what? Nothing happened. So can you not twist my arm?
シド、おはようございます。
Yeah, morning. Sorry for asking so early and all, but,
はい、何でしょうか。
that sound you made sounded distinctly Turnip Boy to me. Yeah, I guess so. Yes, what is it? Oh, she said that. Oh, why did you sleep here?
なぜでしょうか。シド、あなたやっぱり無意識のうちにアルスを連れ込んで。
No. There we go. That's Turnip Boy sound effects. I didn't! Right? Last night we looked at the stars together, and then we came back home and I went to bed as usual. Hee.
はい、私がシドのベッドに自分で入りました。自発的な行動です。
Sorry, I got infected with the Michael Jackson bug.
なんだと？シドと一緒に寝られるとは羨ましいのだ。
I do. I was thinking of it right as I started the episode that I forgot to do it during the episode break. I'll fix that as long as I remember it when I finish this episode.
羨ましい。一 つか指導を愛しているあなたたちはいつか指導と徳を共にしたいと考えますか？
Michael Jackson bug. Yes, it turns you white and makes you go.
きっと寝る時も一緒の方が嬉しいし温かいのだ。私は別にそんなこと。
But Katori, you're the one I've slept with the most.
それは子供の頃の話でしょ。今はしないわよ、そんなこと。このアホ兄が変な気を起こしたら困るし。
I wouldn't do anything.
あっそ。
But in the past, after we watched any scary movie, you
お黙り
would...
なさい。それより今はアルスのことよ。アルスもトウカみたいに一緒に寝たいと思ったってこと？そうなのでしょうか。愛に関連する行動をシミュレートしたのではないでしょうか。ないでしょうかって自分の行動でしょ。なぜだかよくわからないのです。それでシドウと一緒に寝てどんな感じだったのだ？嬉しかったか？寝ている時のシドウはどんな感じなのだ？
Playing a FPL then, huh?
暖かかったです。あとはよくわかりません。でも
First person
不
lover.
快ではありませんでした。
Yes. You guys, can you get out of my room already? I need to get dressed and cook breakfast.
今日は朝毛も共にするのだ。私の行動理由は不明でした。もしかすると何らかのバグによるものかもしれません。
Hopefully it's a moth type of bug and not a parasitic wasp type of bug. You don't need to get dressed to cook breakfast, silly. That's true. Bug? A bug? Yet another type of bug is the Klakon. Yes. Yet another type of bug is the... Oh, I don't remember what they are, but, from the story that I narrated, Fourth Generational Warfare on my channel, Stabby Reads, those were some bugs. They looked like a giant shrimp that had smaller shrimp for arms.
では、私も1階に行っています。
Alright, go
行
downstairs.
動理由は不明か。
What's the matter, Katori? You need to go out too.
今までのアルスからは考えにくい行動ね。ねえシドウ、なんだかあの子だんだん様子が変わってきてると思わない？
It does seem that she has more emotions lately. She's more expressive. And besides, there's also the other Arusu that I've met twice.
何にせよ変化があるのは悪くないわ。ここから脱出する手がかりになるかもしれないしね。現状ここから出るためにはアルスの要求、愛を教えるに応える必要がある。でもそれが可能なのかもわからない。ただアルスが予想通りに人工精霊で、そして精霊の力でこの電脳空間を支配しているなら、もう一つ手がある。精霊を出れさせるっていうね。
Did you ever discuss chewing over the advanced government for dictatorship and Mu 2 being the hardest to interpret? Speaking of Klakon and thus Mu, I'm pretty sure you did, but I do not remember the discussion at all. I do remember we were discussing a lot about advanced governments, though. You mentioned that yesterday too, but we're in virtual reality. Then, isn't it impossible to kiss here?
かもね。だとしても、出れさせれば説得することも可能になるでしょ。なるべくアルスの言うことには答えてあげなさい。でも、今朝みたいなのは許さないからね。健全に行きなさい。
Well, I don't know if I can do anything to convince her, but I'll try.
頼んだわよ。じゃあ、早く着替えて。朝ごはんお願いね、お兄。
Got it. Jeez, you're so good at using me. Okay, so 4 governments in Mu, each with an advanced form unlocked by technology, otherwise not changeable. Right. Yep, familiar with that. School. Everyone's there, so it'll be tough. Yamete, Oni-chan! And besides, since it's not reality, I'm finding it a waste of time to go to class.
指導、今日は私も学校での活動に参加します。
Oh yeah, you came here yesterday, but no one really acknowledges you, right?
はい。NPC は私を認識しないよう設定してありました。けれど、今日からは設定を変えてみます。
Ah, you decided to cease being a Biden voter.
ですが、生徒として参加するのは観測に余計な干渉を及ぼす可能性があります。あくまで見学者という設定に更新しました。
I see. I think that's fine. I felt bad because it felt like you were being ignored. But why did you want to change all of a sudden?
違った視点から観察することによって今までと違った結果を引き起こせると判断したためです。星の位置や等級を知っていたとしても実際の夜空はその知識とは違いました。この学園生活という場においてもそういった実際のシミュレートが必要です。
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
私も賛成だ。学校は楽しいからな。
You'd better be nice to her, Toka. You know more about school, so be sure to teach Maria what she doesn't know.
わかったぞ。任せろ。私も賛成よ。今までと大きく変わるわけじゃないしね。シド、今朝言ったこと忘れないようにね。
Yeah, I know. I think it'll be fun for Maria to experience having friends. Feudal stocks, 1/3 discount to shipbuilding costs, halved research, 20% morale penalty, plus 28% penalty to all economic outputs. Without ground garrisons to enforce order, 8 turns to assimilate conquered populations. Their own conquered populations are supposed to assimilate instantly. 50% morale penalty to simulate outright civil war if they lose capital until capital rebuilt. Okay.
シドって本当にお人よしよね。ま、そこが。
That makes me the protagonist. Huh? Makes me what?
なんでもないわ。
Too lovable, that's what it makes me. I see.
おい、いつか。
You're noisy as usual, Tonomachi.
その美少女は一体誰なんだよ。見るからに私服だし、転校生ってわけではなさそうだが。
Oh, you really do recognize her.
は？何言ってんだ？
Nothing. She is observing the school for today. Her name is Maria Arusu. Arusu, this is Tonomachi, the school idiot. But is the date really alive? No. It is simply a live. 2 words. Dictatorship, standard, 10% bonus to defensive spies for better insecurity, 20% morale penalty with no ground garrison, 35% penalty for lost capital, decapitated government, and presumably assorted local revolts. Okay.
殿町、バカと呼べばいいですか？わかりました。
俺はそんな名前じゃない。いつかちゃんと説明してくれ。
No, not zombie date, inception date. We're playing a game, and then inside of the game, the video game characters got transported to a game inside of the video game. So they're playing a video game inside of the video game that I'm playing. Well, it's not a lie, so who cares?
No!
No!
おやおや、いつかくん、その子は？今ならまだ間に合う。親御さんのもとに返してやりなさい。返しても有罪だけどね。悲しい事件だった。
Can you not treat me like some kind of kidnapper? Maria, this is I and me.
ユニットみたいに言わないでくれるかな。しかも若干昭和の匂いがするわ。もっと新しい感じにしてよ。AMM48 とか。
Yeah, definitely a reference to AKB48. Where did the 48 come from?
ダメよ。AMM だとクラスのみんなにミサイル迎撃ミサイルだと思われてちょっと恥ずかしいわ。
That's not. So I'm living in a game, watching you play a game with the characters in the game having been transported into a game. Yes. That's assuming that we all live in a simulation. No one would think that. Why would they?
AMM ミサイル迎撃ミサイルに間違いないはず。
She thinks that? Oh, Origami. Hey, Maria said she's going to observe the school today.
理解した。代わりにアルスマリアに要求がしたい。はい。何ですか？せっかくの仮想世界。もっと私と指導が接近するイベントを発生させてほしい。その方があなたの要求にも近道のはず。それが有用だと判断できた場合、ご協力します。期待している。年齢制限なら外してもらって構わない。
And since this was originally a PlayStation 3 game, and with all of the censorship and age restrictions that come with it, Sony just came in and said, nope, we're not lifting any age restrictions. Democracy doesn't need ground garrisons, 50% bonus to science and money, 10% penalty to defensive spies because things like civil rights and privacy, 4 turns to assimilate conquered populations, 20% penalty for lost capital because of disruption but less, outright resistance, prohibited from deliberately exterminating the populations of conquered planets. Oh right, dictatorship takes 8 turns to assimilate populations like feudal. Okay. No, you can't! See, that's what Sony said.
おはようエブリバディ。今日も麗しの女教師吉野のレッスンが始まるよ。おはようございます。
Hey, Yoshino and Yoshinon, good morning. Maria's observing today. Unification, what's this? A government for ants? No morale mechanics, no capital, 50% bonus to industry and food, 50% bonus to defensive spies. Time to assimilate conquered populations is LOL, or rather 20 turns LOL.
そうなんですか。いわゆる授業参観みたいな。
Yeah, I guess so, but Yoshino, how did you know about that?
私、先生ですから。学校のことをいろいろ勉強してます。アルスさんはこのクラスを見学するんですか？
Oh yeah, you don't have to be in our class. So you can be with Kaguya and Yuzuru too. Miku and Kotori are also there. Yeah, Kotori skipped so many grades that she didn't just get into our school. She got into the class above us. Confederation, feudal, but less of a clusterfuck. No immediate assimilation. Due to greater loyalty, ship discounts increased to 2/3. Assimilation time to 2/3.
指導のいない学園生活を観察することにも意味があるかもしれません。
I think either would work.
どちらでも。
She seems to be torn then. Alright, why don't you go to the next class? Because we've done everything in our class, but we haven't done everything in the other class. Why don't you go to the next class? I'm sure you've had enough of this class.
そうですね。
Ads.
では、隣に向かうことにします。
Okay, hasta la bye bye. Bum. I know I suggested it, but I wonder if she'll be okay. Spoiler warning. It turns out she was not okay. Okay, so Maria went to the next classroom over, but I'm worried. Federation, democratic, but more so. Money and science bonuses to 75%. Assimilation time to 2 turns. Okay. I hope nothing bad will happen. I can't focus on class like this.
Zawa, 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 zawa.
Is that noise coming from next door?
指導請願指導気づいてください。
Huh? Yuzuru, is that you? What's the matter, Yuzuru? What's happening in the other class?
妖精シド来てください。アルスが。
I knew it. Got it. I'll be over right away. You go on ahead. Toka is a waifu. Yes, she is, for some people. She's also a Goku. Galactic unification, even harder working ants. Food and industry bonuses to 100%. Assimilation to 15 turns. You're trying, so cute.
了承お待ちしています。
Toka, sorry, but I need to ask you a favor.
寝てないぞ。今のはちょっと目を閉じてただけで。
Calm down, Toka, it's me. I have a favor to ask you, so please hear me out.
シドどうしたのだ？
Seems like Maria did something next door. I'm going to go check in on her. So can you keep Takadai for me while I'm gone?
そういうことなら任せておけ。
Toka, oops, yep. Toka with an H, not a U. Thanks, Toka. Umu, yes, she umus a lot. Alright, I have to head next door. Yuzuru, tell me what's going on.
我らが重木シドよ。ようやく来たか。現状を知りたいならば聞くより見た方が早い。
Faster to see for myself? Maria is... there she is. She's in the back, listening to the class. Oh, not that big of a deal.
すみません、岡峰先生。聞きたいことがあるのですが。
ざわざわざわざわざわ。
Oh, seems like she has a question. Why is everyone making so much noise?
はーい。何ですか、アルスさん。
Imperium, advanced dictatorship, defensive spy bonus 20%, bonus to command points for better fleet logistics, inherent 20% morale bonus that negates the garrison penalty even without a garrison, and makes a general boost if you do have garrisons, reduces assimilation to 4 turns, the morale boost ends up feeling different than the INSEC and command point bonuses to you. I think it is just, the glory of the Empire is what that morale bonus is.
先ほどの箇所ですが、間違いがあるのではないでしょうか。
All the pomp and circumstance of an emperor leading things personally, cult of adoration of him, and everyone's like, oh yeah, we're here to serve our emperor.
またですか？それは教科書のせいで。
I see.
皇帝、こういうことです。何とかする方法はないでしょうか。
All the pomp and circumstance? Yeah. You know, imperial marches, and I don't mean the imperial march from Star Wars, but like parades and stuff. Did you just link the song Pomp and Circumstance? We need to stop Arusu, don't we? I tried to not get caught by other students, and snuck over to where Maria was standing in the back. Arusu, you can't! Don't point out the errors in the textbook!
やはりそうなのですか。質問には間違いを指摘するものもあると聞いて実践したのですが、なかなか反応を得られませんでした。
Because I know you, Enwise, and I know how you think. I see. This isn't good, but I know I was the one who told you to participate, so I want to figure something out for you. What can we do? Maybe I can ask for someone's cooperation? Yes, your mind is an eternal pun. Alright. We asked Kotori, we asked the Yamai sisters. All that's left is to ask Miku for help. So let's do it. And that's the last person we need help with on day 3. Maybe I can ask Miku to help me. I'm curious what she'd come up with anyway. Miku, you got a moment? I need to ask you a favor.
あら、ダーリン、どうしたん ですか？授業中ですよ。
Yeah, I heard Arusu was causing problems. I want her to find a way to participate in class. Do you have any ideas?
授業に参加ですか？もうダーリンってば、私に会いに来てくれたのかと思ったらあの子の話なんて。
Anyways, can you lend me a hand?
仕方ありませんね。ダーリンの頼みだから聞いちゃいます。でも
Oh no, what's it gonna cost? What?
私自身は別に勉強とか無理にしなくてもいいかなって思いますけどね。
Well, but that's not right.
だって授業を聞いてノートを取るのってめんどくさいじゃないですか。
Well, it is, but hey, Miku, out of curiosity, how are you in class usually?
普段っていつのことですか？
You know, how are you able to get through class and tests?
それは簡単ですよ。周りにいる女の子たちにお願いしたり。あれ、どうしました？ダーリン、怖い顔してますよ。
Academic dishonesty? In my waifu? That's not allowed! No, I was just thinking about what you said.
まあ、アイドル活動もありますから、先生たちも多めに見てくれてますし。
Well, that may be true, but I think you should participate in class too then.
嫌ですよ。
What's this? A classroom sadly lacking in bees? Oh no, the bees! Come in, come in, come in, come in. And anybody that doesn't know Super Robot Wars, and especially old school Super Robot Wars, will have no idea what any of that was. No talking back. I'm going to bring Maria too, so open up your notebook. My box full of bees should put an end to that.
もう、ダーリンのいけず。指導。私はどうすればいいんでしょう。
You will sit down, you will shut up, and you will read the textbook. I'm going to help you guys with the class. Well, I'm not a real teacher, so I have my limitations, but Miku, especially you, brace yourself. I'm imagining Dr. Bees in Data Live and made you giggle. I have no idea who Dr. Bees is. Ha 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 ha! We made her cry. In the end, I realized that Miku wasn't too bright. So I tutored them both. Now I don't ask why she's in my class in the virtual world.
ダーリンってば意地悪です。
Well, Arusu copied Miku and took notes. She seemed interested in something new, so I guess it worked out fine. It's sad when Shido decides you're not bright. Yes, because he is far, far from the brightest light in the, brightest knife in the tool shed. There we are. That's what I wanted to do. I think I'll have to check in on you from time to time, Miku.
仕方ないですね。ただし、ダーリンが直々に勉強を見てくれるなら、少しくらいは頑張りますよ。
Okay, fine.
あとは、ご褒美のチューンもお願いしますね。
That's a no.
もう、ダーリンってば、恥ずかしがり屋さんなんですから。
But Shido, literally, yes. It literally stabilizes their powers when you give them a kiss, so do it.
指導、少し気になることができました。しばらく教室を離れます。
Wait, Maria! Oh, there she goes.
でもダーリン、そろそろ戻らなくていいんですか？授業始まっちゃいますよ。
Crap, you're right. And I also need to bring Maria back. Anyways, Miku, I'll be leaving now.
はーい、また来てくださいね、ダーリン。
Where did Maria go? She's not here. She should still be inside the school, right? She did say she was going to observe it today. I don't think she'd be here. Oh, there she is. Hey, Maria. Yeah, it's the anti-Arusu.
ああ、いつか指導。ここはいい場所だよね。
The way you're talking, you can tell by her clothes.
昨日ぶりね、いつか指導。マリアと呼ぶようになったのね。
It's like literally what Enwise was saying. When Shido decides you're not bright, and he's not bright enough to realize that this is the black clothes Arusu as opposed to the white clothes Arusu. So, yeah. He's not that bright, and Miku's even dumber than him. You, or maybe it wasn't you, but she wanted to be called by another name.
そっか、そうなのね。でも、両方とも名前じゃ分かりづらくない？
Well, but...
昨日も言ったよ。私はアルス。アルスなの。だからいつか指導。あなたはそう呼んでくれる？
Okay, Arusu.
そう。そうなの。私はアルス。なんでだろうね。楽しくなっちゃう。物足りなく感じちゃうくらい。
What do you mean by that?
お、いたいた。いつかが屋上に向かったって話を聞いてさ。ちょっと話が。
ごめんね。邪魔。
Tonomachi, he disappeared. That light. Did Arusu really do that? Tonomachi disappeared as if he were broken up into light particles. Hey, what was that?
余興だよ、余興。この世界の人はこんな簡単に消えちゃうの。
Yeah, and what's the grand finale gonna be? Turning everyone into light? Are you gonna go full, Gai Shisho and yell, Hikari ni nare! And then, hit them with a giant hammer that turns them into light? What the hell? What did you do to Tonomachi?
何起こっているのかな？ NPC を消したくらいでそんな騒いだって仕方ないでしょ？ただのプログラムなんだから。
I mean, she has a point. But he's alive here, like in the real world. I guess Shido knows that he's in a video game outside of this video game then.
あれ、俺今何してたんだっけ？
Tonomachi, are you okay?
え？何が？そういえばなんかお前に伝えることがあったような。まあいいや。俺は教室戻るわ。
So, nothing's wrong with him?
当たり前のことでしょ？ただのプログラムなんだから。修復だって簡単。面白かったでしょ？
Of course it's not fun to see your friend just disappear into thin air.
いつか指導は正義の味方のつもり？
Maybe? That's not what I mean, but I think what you did was definitely wrong.
でも、私は謝らない。だって、この世界ではしちゃいけないことなんて何もないもの。
No, you are an AI. There are rules that you must obey. That's not true. This world is no different from reality.
綺麗事はいらないの。そろそろ時間かな。
Time?
そう、楽しいことが起こる時間。早くあっ
Hello,
ちに
Yuki.
愛だか恋だかを教えてあげて。
What are you talking about?
私もそれを待ってる。それできっとわかることがあるから。
Hey, wait.
さあ踏み出して、いつか指導。今日選ぶのは誰？
There we are. That is the end of the morning on day 3. Now we get to make our choice again. Of course, we'll be picking Miku, but that will have to wait until the next episode. Obviously the same stream, but the next episode. So everyone on the VODs, please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description as always, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye-bye.